Everybody knew it was over when this happened.
The shit he said was over the motherfucking line.
It was out of line.
So how did that happen? Run me through that?
That play happened. I was going to grab a rebound. He came and grabbed it. I'm thinking he's going to just toss it to me and we run up court. And
Y'all see that Clipper logo there, so you know I'm in the building, and I'm so pissed I was there. You ever go to a game and be like, damn, I feel dumber going to the game. Turns into this social experience instead of you knowing exactly what's happening. You don't get the replays, that coverage, that audio, etc. Damn it. Wish I was at home for this one.
I'm gonna shoot the shot.
The whole world thinking that, not just you.
Everybody thinking that.
Come off the pill, my nigga. I with you, but come off the rock right there. Everybody in the world knew you supposed to come off the rock.
Yeah, everybody knew that, and we all figured that would happen, and then when it didn't, I was kind of shocked. And then I was just like, oh, Dre, like, let me see that. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing?
Like, what you doing? Then he turned it over. I'm like, I'm just so confused at that point because he never, ever did nothing like that before. And everybody on the bench was confused, too. And then we came back. Then I just heard him screaming, and I was like, hold up. He usually screaming when he come back to the bench, but what is he saying?
Okay, so in that moment, we know what's happening. Not only did Draymond say, I got this, more I got this, so you ain't got it. So obviously he already got his issues with KD. And we know the story that, well, you know, you ain't committed to us, so you ain't saying you're going to stay. And all that noise got to Draymond, made him boil up over, right? But the flex was, I got this, so you don't. We're going to do this without you again. We don't need you. That was the flex. And what happened right in that moment? He turned the ball over. Shouldn't have flexed.
Then he started going off, and I'm just like, maybe it's because I was like fucking pissed that he didn't give me the rock, because I didn't say nothing. It was just in my body language. I was just clapping and just like.
Your defense, Clay was pissed too.
Clay
if you
was
look at the
pissed
video,
too.
Clay pissed too. Like, throw one of us the rock.
Yeah.
You know you can't hit a house in the kitchen either.
Yeah,
Throw one
exactly.
of us the rock and let us shoot the bitch.
So, man, then he started coming off the top with all of that stuff, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, Draymond is actually my friend. Like, he's somebody I can call when I'm going through anything. Like, yo, bro,
Great dude.
come through. Like, damn,
dude.
bro, let's hang out tonight. Like, and for him to say that type of shit to me, it just threw me for a loop, and it was just really, I just started isolating myself after that, because I didn't feel like, you know, they suspended Draymond, but it was just like, they had to so it won't look bad to everybody else. And then,
As a deterrent, suspend Draymond. Nobody else, don't do this again. One, don't be insubordinate to the plays called. Know the pecking order on the team, blah, blah, blah. But more importantly, man, don't up your teammate like that in public, you know? And then they still had another issue, obviously, with Draymond and Jordan Poole later, but I digress.
nobody talked to me about it, or really, like, we never really came to an agreement that we didn't even voice nobody as a whole, because it happened in front of the whole team and nobody really talked about it. It was just swept under the rug. And to me, it's just like, we a family. We supposed to, like, even if he said that, we can move past it, but let's all talk about it. Let's just say how we all felt about that moment, because that's a huge moment in this whole dynasty.
What he's saying for real, and he's saying it, but what really needs to hit home is, y'all gonna let this dude embarrass me or come at me sideways in front of everybody. But then we gonna move past that with everybody without acknowledging that huge speed bump hurdle we need to get over. Oh, we just gonna leave that lump in the rug right in the middle of the living room. We gonna act like that ain't there, huh? Why? Because we gonna go around it to try and get what? Another championship. We got 2 already, and you trying to get the next one. And you gonna do nothing about that because you think if you go in there, perform that surgery, do those difficult things, have those hard conversations, guess what's going to happen? We may get off rhythm. We may get off stride. When that was the thing necessary, and KD staying healthy, for them to actually finish it. You know, for them to come tighter as a group, not looser because everybody started living in their imagination. You know how it is when you ain't talked to your boy and confronted him on the issue, and war cannot be avoided, just postponed. War cannot be avoided. That conversation has to happen. You just postponing it. And they kept postponing it, and then that just builds up resentment. You start thinking in your head, every time he do something, you're looking at him like, I'm cool on him. You ever been there? I'm cool on him. That's what KD is right now. He wanted them to acknowledge that, so that would have brought Draymond back into scope, back into the fold properly, instead of thinking, oh, Draymond, he got a slap on the wrist and still kept it going because he won them chips.
Like, you know what I mean? Don't just sweep it under the rug because we want to win. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why we're not going to win. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's just all talk about this. It's not that big of a deal. Like, just put it out on the table. We can move past it. And when that didn't happen, I was just like, it. Let me just hoop and worry about myself. And we went on.
Well, see, I think that probably hurt y'all because if y'all would have came out and he would have heard more people saying, bro, you should have passed the ball. Bro, you should have passed the ball. I think he would have came outside himself and realized, like, you know what, maybe I overreacted.
Yeah, it was.
He never got a chance to say that.
Yeah, I mean, Draymond, we all know what Draymond is, and it's like, it's fine that you want to do that you want to show your emotions and wear them on your sleeve. That's fine. But when it's over the line sometimes, let's just talk about it. So next time you can tone it down just a bit. And I feel like we didn't have the opportunity to do so because we were so focused on trying to just move forward and win. And I get that too, but it's like if we're a family and
we gonna hash it out and then we gonna move forward.
Yeah, we didn't won 2 chips together.
Right.
Bigger than like this is just some shit we can sit down and talk about.
Well, but certain words gonna come out too. Like we brothers, and I got in fist fights with my brothers, but certain words you don't say.
Didn't the P word come out a couple ways? Like, beat it up in the comments. Let me know what he said again. I forgot. I know it was Hot 100 though. I know he was not happy. Yeah. Me, like if we fighting, I understand what a fight is. Like Max Kellerman and I used to always say that. Like a fight is it really mean a real fight? Like not sanctioned boxing, like, you know, WBC, like you out on Slauson. What? That's everything. A fight is everything in that vicinity is a part of this fight. That includes that barricade. Max used to always say the ketchup bottle. I don't know why he said ketchup bottle. Fuck somebody up. So I don't agree with that, but I am signing a waiver saying I know you probably do. So if I'm whooping you up, you grabbing stuff. You doing whatever you got to do other than busting. We ain't doing that. You ain't stabbing, you ain't busting. But the point is, a fight is a fight. This ain't controlled. So it's tough for me to hear, well, certain things you don't say in a fight or we never coming back. I'm like, we fighting. What do you think I'm going to say? Pleasantries? Flattery?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain words you don't say, you know when that line is crossed.
Yeah. Well, I think he realized that too. You mean, like I said, I think us knowing, we all know him. I think he realized he fucked up being crossed the line, but that's what kind of duty is. But that even makes the point more like, let's motherfucking sit down, have a drink, and really talk about this, all of us.
Me and him sat down and talked about it, and we kind of, I gave him my piece on it, and he told me how he felt on it, but I'm like, it happened in front of the whole team.
That's everybody.
So everybody.
Don't have that public criticism and that private apology. I hate that. That happened to you? Somebody ever do that to you? Everybody, coaches used to do that. Eat you up, all that stuff, and then we get in film session on Monday. You know what? That was a bad call. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I put you in the wrong position. Hey, why don't you tell the paper that? Hey, coach, go back to the stadium, tell everybody to show back up, 80,000 deep, and then say that again. Because you ate me alive on national TV and in front of 80K. Come on, man.
Everybody got to talk about
because
this.
everybody fucked with each other. It wasn't like you was forcing it. Everybody really fucked with each other. You know what I mean? So let's sit down and hash that out.
And then again, everybody was thinking you was passing the rock, bro. It ain't just KD. It ain't just Clay. Everybody in the world thought you was coming off the rock.
Yeah.
And you was wrong. Just admit you was wrong. That's the whole thing. I think that he had too much pride in the fact that he turned it over, and that made him react that way.
Well, his pride was in the fact that this was a mission. That moment was a mission. And he didn't accomplish it because of the turnover. It wasn't about the wins or losses. It was like, I got this, and watch what I do with it. Like, you know, when you insubordinate, you stepping above, pay grade. You know, Draymond is Draymond. He great at what he does. He ain't KD on any level scope. I know y'all gonna get mad at that. But come on, y'all. Basketball player, KD or Draymond Green. Come on, man. Anyway, so when you try to do that, and you got that next level flex, it better be a success or else.
Yeah, but we know turnovers happen.
Exactly.
And 100% of the
And
time, you're going to
he
make the
one
right
of the best
play.
playmakers on the team.
Nobody really cared if we won or lost that game in the first place. It was just like, we in that situation, let's just go ahead and try to finish it the right way. You know, but at the end of the day, nobody really cared about that win or loss. You know what I'm saying?
But this too, great coaches, when you don't get a shot at the end of the game like that, they be pissed. Greg Popovich, he'll sit your ass down the whole game if you fuck up a play coming out of timeout and don't get a shot up at the end.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that'll make anybody pissed.
Yeah. All right, we got the crux of that, right? That was a fun video. Just to hear KD, who's in their first-person shooter, saying, look, Draymond shot at me. and said all that. And he didn't even have to step in, and he didn't even give us the wordplay. He just like, dog, all bad. But it could be all good if we just confront it. That's what I'm trying to create in the spirit of this show. This show right here. Like, I'm going to confront individuals that have platforms, that have that say the right things and say the wrong things. Because it's just things. I'm not talking about them. I still like these people. They don't like me. Well, you mad at the things. Now your identity is wrapped in your ideas, which is stupid. So I'm not mad that a stupid person doesn't like me. You know what I mean? But this is about, like, even me. Dog, stuff happens. Y'all know these videos. Some of them be bad about me too. We go there because I'm tired of a world where we're going to just all do the dance in radius around the truth. The truth. We know what the truth is. Let's stop playing. So hopefully that brings us together. Like what KD wanted out of Draymond, which is like, dog, you stepped in. It's all good. I help you clean your shoes off. Just acknowledge it. Just admit it in front of everybody. This is what you did. And this is what you're not going to do. Same here. I just want to expose. And expose is bring awareness to good and bad, and especially bad because we can respectfully disagree. That's what KD wanted, a respectful disagreement. It's exactly this show. And then we good. That's why I don't hate these dudes. I do not hate Ryan Clark. I know that's the number one y'all think. Just because, you know, we had some altercations too. No, we didn't. He just huffed and puffed at me one time. And one time I took a picture with him, and I don't think he wanted it to. But I ain't asked you to take the picture. They did. So I don't hate Ryan Clark, but race baiting, I hate race baiting. If you do race baiting, then I don't like what you're doing. This is not that difficult. Like, I'm like KD. That's why KD and I respect, salute to KD every time I see him. Because it ain't that deep. Like, we all step in and just clean your shoes off and stop acting like they fresh like that. They've been stepped on too. You stepped in it too. Move on. That's it. Simple as that. We ain't got to be here all day for this one. I love y'all. Come on, let's do this. You got a problem? Let's talk through it. Come on, hydration situation. We talk through it. All right, make sure you also log on like Angie Shinoda made a one-time $250 donation Project Transition. What do we do here? We educate, empower through experiences and exposures to show them excellence. You like all them E's? E's. Yep. Expose, experience, educate, empower, excellence. That's what we're going to do for these kids. Yep. So your support helps us do it. $250 donation right there. And if you give every month, which a lot of you are, but I need more, always need more, you get that book right there, Never Shut Up. I love it, I love it, I love it. Yes, Never Shut Up. That's a good book. It's about the antidote. It's how you step in and be like, all right, my bad. Oh, sorry, did something bad. God, I get the hiccups so often. So sorry. Oh, they're painful. They deep. You see how I'm moving like that? That ain't on. That ain't doing it on purpose. That's just happening. Like this rapping is happening. Ain't no capping. You know what I'm saying? About me start snapping. Let's get it, Wilder. Let's get it, Wilder. You better not play either. Yo, it's KD and Draymond, tension in the air. Two warriors were clashing, drama laid bare. Started on the court, spilled to the side. Brotherhood shattered, egos collide. Dre said, we won without you, don't forget the score. You came to my house, now you banging on the door. KD fired back, ice cold, no cap. Without me, those rings, man, they still be a trap. Green's got the grit, loud bark, full bite. Durant's got the finesse, shooting out of sight. Dre's talking legacy, KD's talking skill. Both claiming their throne with a champion's will. Flashback to the huddle, words got too raw. Draymond's heat had KD in awe. Call me soft, now you better check your tone. You talk too much, now I'm gone. KD dipped out, found a new team to flex. Left Golden State, now the Nets cut checks. Dre stayed put, holding down his line. Said, I ain't gonna change, that fire's still mine. But deep down they know it was bigger than a fight. Two greats in their prime trying to claim the same light. From the Bay to BK, their names still ring. Legacy cemented, two kings in the ring. Woo! Now it's history, beef turn to Lord. KD and Dre, forever at war. Nah, two titans of the game, the stories intertwined. Balling through the drama, legends combined. Man, that rap was like a damn. Hold on, I just gotta stop that one. I gotta stop that one. That might get me signed. Show over. It might get me signed. I mean, I was flowing perfectly. God dang.